This video has been published for entertainment purposes only. Tattooing should only be performed by licensed trained professionals and should adhere to all local health codes. This video also contains needles and blood, which may be upsetting for some viewers. Welcome back, tattoo friends. This is week 15 of 52 tattoos, but right now, you're looking at last week's tattoo, number 14, the serotonin molecule. This tattoo hasn't given me any trouble healing, although putting on my glasses was immediately awkward. This tattoo does a great job of whispering, "Be happy," in my ear during the day. If you're new to my channel series, my name is Ariel, and my goal is to get one tattoo each week for a year. You can learn more about 52 tattoos in my channel introduction. Well, let's get this tattoo party started. Tonight, I'm here at Color Theory for week 15 of 52 tattoos, getting tattooed by Beto Munoz. Beto is the owner of Color Theory Tattoo. Color Theory Tattoo is set up very different from the rest of the shops. There isn't a front and a back, it's just all one tattoo shop. It's a nice open design with very clean lines and an interesting take on what a tattoo shop can look like. Personally, I'm impressed by the fact that they have granite. I'll talk more about Beto later, but right now, let me tell you what this week's tattoo is going to be. Well, I guess you saw it in the video title. Well, whatever, that's fine. This week's tattoo is of my cat, Cassie. Specifically her face and head, right above where I have her name tattooed on my wrist. Here are some references I printed out for Beto. Cassie has some unique spots that make her, well, my Cassie cat. And maybe that's possibly more challenging for artists. I don't know. I'm just a consumer of tattoos. I mean, all my artists are incredibly talented and any one of them could have done this. Look at this neat trick I can do here. Hi, tattoo friends. I'm Lydia. Just walking along this fabulous countertop. Ooba dooba. I'm so funny. Anywho, Beto came back with a rough drawing and sizes. I'm gonna go with this one. Beto got set up, wipe, shave, and stuck the stencil on. Yep, looks good to me, just like a Cassie cat. This tattoo will be mostly black and white, except for the eyes and nose will have color. Beto got some Cassie cat colors together and got to making some kitty cat on my wrist. Wait, that sounded kind of bad. Got to making some cat on... So Beto got to tattooing. This tattoo only maybe took an hour, and I'll speed this one up so I think we can skip the music again this week. Everyone seems to be enjoying voiceovers, since I've seen no complaints. Down for some Beto talk? Of course you are. I wanted to have Beto to do some tattoos for this project because Beto did my very first tattoo back in 2009, which at the time he was working at another shop. The first tattoo was the In Memory of My Dad tattoo. I've been following his work for the past 9 years and not surprised in the least that he opened his own shop. I've been wanting to be tattooed by him again, but I didn't have the time or knew what I wanted. It really means a lot to me that he's willing to be part of this project. His work is amazing. Beto himself has won many awards and has been featured in magazines. Beto said his shop has won over 300 awards, and I picture someplace there's a big bin of older awards that they just could never fit them all in the shop walls. I remember going to a tattoo convention at Navy Pier here in Chicago and seeing him tattooing one of his clients there. The work Beto was doing was a Batman leg sleeve. The guy was getting the whole leg done right there at the convention, and it was intense. Bloody looking work, but holy electro-magnets, Batman, it looked amazing. Beto said he has kind of slowed down to 2 or 3 conventions a year. He used to do like 18 shows in a year, which got a bit heavy. I can imagine by how Beto described it, he would just get off the plane from one convention, get unpacked at home, and discover he had to go back on the plane the next day, just to go to another convention and pack everything up again, tired as hell. So, let's talk about cats. Back when I was in 8th grade, my mom and I got a cat and, well, she didn't really like me that much. Miss Kitty would run away from me, always hissing, and didn't like anybody touching her. Some cats are like that, though. They just don't want any human interaction, but it's still upsetting because you just want to tell them, hey, I'm okay, let's be friends, I want to love you. I got Cassie back in 2009 after high school. She was one of 2 cats that came up from Florida with my cousin. Cassie and Oliver stayed with my grandma and were only supposed to be staying for a short time. But eventually they just became our cats and I'm happy about that. Unfortunately, Oliver sadly ran away. And Cassie, well, since she was very skittish, she didn't run away. Cassie was a scared little kitty. She still doesn't really like new people, but she's getting there. I've had a little trouble with her around male roommates, and who knows why. She can't help it, and I'm not a cat whisperer. It took her about 3 months before she was comfortable with me and would come out only at night for cuddles. She still hides a lot, but she's a cat. She does what she wants. My little Cassie got her name after I watched a R.L. Stine movie. She was a little misunderstood, and I felt like Cassie suited my cat very nicely. She knows my routine and knows when I come home, she goes to her treat spot to get her treaties. Now, if I'm gone for a long time and I come home, she starts meowing at me, kind of scolding me about where I've been. She's so funny. I love my cat. When it's time for bed and I'm on my phone, she will sit on my phone basically telling me it's time for bed, go to sleep, and cuddles. If she wants lovings, she will headbutt me until I pay attention to her. If music is playing, she comes out from hiding and lays on the bed to listen. I personally think she likes 90s alternative music the best. And I'm just in love with her little nose. Just look at it! And her eyes, a beautiful green, almost like a lime green. We just have this bond that's unbreakable and I just love her. If I'm sad or in an off mood, Cassie just knows and wants to come and comfort me. We are each other's emotional support animals. She always likes to sleep under the covers and snuggles in between my arm and my side. And talking to Beto, he said his wife had a cat for 22 years that was very loving. If someone was home, that cat was on their lap each and every time. Some cats just want a little scratch on their head and then they don't want anything else to do with you until next time. Beto said he doesn't generally get along with cats and he's slightly allergic. Well, let's get a little bit more off subject of Cassie. A similar situation happened with a dog my mom was fostering while it was preggers with puppies. As to what I experienced with Cassie, I had just stopped in one day and Noel was hiding in her cage, and as soon as she saw me, she was in love. She doesn't give anyone else any interest as she does me. I think Beto may be nearly complete here. So if you've been enjoying my Cassie Cat tattoo and a peek inside Color Theory tattoo, then give this video a thumbs up. If you haven't already done so, click that subscribe button. Subscriptions make this whole YouTube thing work for me, and I'd appreciate the support to keep me motivated. So here we are, friends, the final wipe down, and oh, look at that! It's Cassie Cat! It looks like Cassie Cat to me with her cute little pink nose and super green eyes. Beto knocked this one out of the park. I've known I wanted to do this tattoo for a long time, and I'm glad I got the time to do it with Beto. Anywho, Beto took some pictures of it and placed the cover over it. We confirmed the next date, which is in 2 weeks. Beto already had a few vacations set when we were scheduling. Next week, I will be getting work done again at Ronin Tattoo with Troy. I paid the Beto some cold, hard cash, 'cause cash is king. I packed up my stuff and I was on my way. So, that is number 15 in the can. That's a film term. I want to thank you for watching, and if you're getting a tattoo this week, Link me to it on Instagram and Facebook. I want to see what my tattoo friends are up to. I'll see you all next week for number 16. Bye!